So, you want to know if the Galaxy Note 5, Galaxy S6, or Galaxy S6 Edge works with the Samsung Gear VR for the Galaxy Note 4? Well, you've come to the right place. Originally, I was going to show you guys the whole process I had for going through and setting this up and trying to get it to work, but then at the very end, I found out that it doesn't work. So that was pretty depressing to me, and I didn't want to have to put you guys through the excitement of seeing all the progress I was making, only to find out at the very end it didn't work. I do want to run through everything I tried, just so you guys know that it definitely does not work, and you don't think, maybe he didn't try this, maybe he didn't try that. Trust me, I tried it, and we're going to go through that now. So the first thing I did was move everything over from my Galaxy Note 4 to my Galaxy Note 5 using the Samsung Smart Switch app. When that transferred, it also transferred my Oculus app. So I opened up the app, and sure enough, everything was working great. I was able to sign in, I was able to install the store, I was able to get into the store and download apps from the store for the Gear VR. So it was really exciting. I'm like, oh my goodness, maybe this is going to work. And then I go to connect my Note 5 into the Gear VR, and it wouldn't connect because the Gear VR's micro USB connector has a little bump on it. And that bump stops you from connecting anything other than the Galaxy Note 4 to it. So I looked at the micro USB connectors on the Galaxy Note 4 and the Galaxy Note 5, and sure enough, there is a notch on the Galaxy Note 4 connector that goes all the way through to the back, and there is not a notch on the Galaxy Note 5 connector. So, to get around this, I decided to buy a micro USB extender cable and cut a notch into the end that would plug into the Gear VR. That did work in the sense that the connector was able to actually plug in, but when I connected my Note 5, again, still nothing happened. So I thought, well, maybe I should try the Note 4 to make sure, it's not just the cable or something like that. So I connected the Note 4 and still nothing happened. So now I'm thinking, okay, maybe there's some kind of extra connections in this micro USB connector here on the Gear VR. And, maybe an extender cable is not going to work because it doesn't have the connection that's needed. So I got a metal file and filed down the notch on the Gear VR micro USB connector so that I could then finally connect the Note 5 into it, and it did work. I was able to get the Note 5 to connect into the Gear VR by shaving off that nub, but even after all of that, it still did not work. So the last thing I thought was, okay, maybe it doesn't have the firmware update needed in order to run all of this Oculus software, so let me try the Galaxy S6 and the Galaxy S6 Edge, because those do have the firmware update required to run on the Oculus Gear VR headsets. So I tried to connect those in, and those did not work either. So that tells me that this has to be some sort of a software lock that Samsung has put into this, because there is a circuit board in the Gear VR that communicates with your phone. So it probably sends out some kind of a question saying, hey, what kind of device are you? And then if it doesn't respond with the right thing, if your phone doesn't respond with the right thing, then the Gear VR says, nope, you're not going to be able to use me. I'm not going to do anything with you. So I'm assuming that that's what the error is, or that's what the issue is. So it's official. The Note 5 definitely does not work with the Note 4's Gear VR, and I highly doubt that it will once the Note 5 gets its software updates. I don't think that it will even then, because of a software lock built into the Gear VR headset itself. So sorry about that, guys. It doesn't work. I really tried, and I wish I could tell you otherwise, but that's just how it is. If you guys enjoyed this video or found it helpful, let me know by hitting that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see all of my Galaxy Note 5 coverage right when I post it, including my top 100 reasons why the Galaxy Note 5 is awesome. If you missed my other top 100 reasons why other flagship smartphones are awesome, definitely check those out in the description while you're waiting for the Note 5 one to come out so you can see what to expect for that video. Thanks for watching, guys. That's it for this Techisode. I'll see you in the next one.